Hi, my name is Kaylee, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to install your BakFlip MX4 bed cover for your 2022 and up Tundra. Okay, so you're going to leave the actual bed cover in the box for right now because that is going to be the last part of the installation. Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to take my T30 Torx Bit and my impact, and I'm going to remove 5 screws that are inside my bed rail. Okay, so now that all of my bolts are removed, I can go ahead and slide it forward off of this button right in here. I'll pop it off. Okay, so before I start my installation, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to take these foam blocks and insert them into the corners of my bed. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take this foam gasket included in my kit, and I'm going to place it on the very front of my bed. I want to make sure not to put it on my bed rail. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start with my driver's side bed rail. Notice this silver bracket right here is pointing towards my passenger side. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and insert 5 of the 10 mounting brackets included in my kit, and I want to face them this direction. It can get a little confusing. Just go ahead and slide them in. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and set my bed rail up. And I want to make sure when I am placing my bed rail that I don't bend this rubber gasket right here. And here is a good example of what you do not want to do. Okay, so now I can come over here and start lining up my brackets with the holes on my bed so I can put my bolts in. And now I can go ahead and place my bolts in, just hand tightening them for right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get my stock bed rail, and I'm gonna line it up with the metal brackets and go ahead and hand tighten the screws on there. Just a quick tip, I'm using my T30 Torx Bit to hand tighten these bolts into my bed rail. Okay, so next I'm going to be inserting my drain tube. There's also going to be a little adapter you're going to need in your kit. There's going to be a little hole right here in the corner of your bed, and you want to take a pocket knife, just kind of shave it out a little bit to make it easier to insert. This next step, I'm going to go ahead and take my adapter, and there's going to be a little piece right here that you'll push it onto. And now I can go ahead and insert my tube. I want to push my tube in about an inch, inch and a half to prevent it from sliding back out. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and measure my tube, leaving a little bit of extra room. I'm going to cut off the excess that I don't need. Now I'm just going to go ahead and push the rest of the slack down into the hole to make it nice and tight. Okay, so now the bed rail is completely installed on my driver's side. I'm going to do the same exact thing on the passenger side. Okay, so now I am going to install the buckles on my bed cover. I'm going to take the buckle right here and I'm going to place it with the opening side down. And then I'm going to take my threaded posts and insert them through the back. Making sure that those don't fly out, I'm going to go ahead and put my buckle on, and then using a Phillips screwdriver, and make sure you just repeat the same steps on the other side. Okay, so I had some help sliding my bed cover on so I don't scratch my truck. Now I can go ahead and slide the bolt in, making sure it goes through that metal bracket on the other side. Okay, so now I need the rest of my hardware. I'm going to have this fender washer, this rubber washer, this lock, and this star lock. And I'm going to insert it in the order of rubber washer, fender washer, lock, and star lock. Alright, so I'm just going to barely snug this up, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my driver's side. Then I'm going to make sure my bed cover is aligned properly before I tighten everything else. Okay, so now that my bed cover is completely installed, I'm going to take my T30 and go around and make sure all my bolts are tightened. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, because in my next video I'm going to be showing you how to install bed lights that come on when you open your tailgate. Okay, so I jumped the gun a little bit and I installed these foam pieces that are included in your kit. They're going to protect your truck when you lift up your bed cover. I'm just going to show you how to align them properly. So starting with the middle one, you want to make sure it is lined up straight with your antenna. And then on the two outside blocks, you want to make sure that the middle of the block is lined up with the outside of your roof seal.
Okay.
And then what it does is protects your truck.